Yes, tell
we
us
don't need
about
to
that.
be talking about having food shortages on this planet because there's so much potential. We have a tremendous amount of produce. At the moment, the garden is absolutely full of huge pumpkins that will keep us going all winter, and lots of cabbages and beetroot and winter salads and herbs. I mean, it's just profound the amount of food that just with a small amount of effort, particularly a communal effort, because nobody has to work very hard. We all go and do a little bit. Somebody brings some seeds, or we share. We keep our seeds from previous years. Somebody else plants. Somebody waters. You know, and we can go away and have a holiday and come back, and the vegetables are still growing. So that's the beauty of the community. But this is really interesting because my daughter is currently in Austria, and she was just walking through a little town close to Vienna, and she found a whole garden alongside the road. So it must. And they filled up their baskets with vegetables from it, and it appeared like it was just a little a free garden that the council or whatever was put in. Instead of flowers along the road, they'd planted vegetables.
Oh,
imagine if we were all doing this. Vegetables and where there are trees, we make them fruit trees.
Oh, how much fun!
Yes, and you could all have access to food. You know, all these people that are in city areas that are hungry and homeless, if they could just go and pick up their apples or the vegetables, or we don't need to be starving really. That's war and starvation and famine are a total blasphemy and totally unnecessary on this planet. Totally unnecessary.
It sounds so rewarding. To be in the work that you are in.
Yes, it's tremendously rewarding.
And it seems to me that everything is helping, especially the idea of having somebody who has experienced trauma in their life or loss.
Yes, absolutely, because studies have been done that the brain waves, people's brain waves also are profoundly affected by being in nature. And the other thing about healing waters is that, and the sanctuary in the gardens, we have a tremendous view. I can see about 15 miles across the Glastonbury levels. And people come and they just gaze out and immediately begin to feel the healing because the brain waves are settling down into this pattern of which is similar to a very deep meditation. And that in itself is very healing because people are very frenetic on the planet at the moment, especially I think with this 2012 energy, that it seems like time is going very fast, and also with all the technology and all the connections, so we need to come to a place of stillness. So the gardens help people do that, just begin to settle and become stiller.
I can even hear it in your voice as you talk about it. And the picture that you paint of the 15-mile view is very peaceful in itself.
Yes. And we're also on a sacred site here with the Michael line. The Michael energy line goes through the gardens. The sacred site of Wiriel Hill, where Joseph of Arimathea was reputed to have come with the chalice from the Last Supper, and he landed, because this used to be sea here, and the Isles of Avalon were actually islands, and there's a dock, a Roman dock, just down the road, which is now just archaeological remains, and it's all land here, but the monks from the abbey. So let me backtrack. When Joseph of Arimathea came, he set up the first church in Britain, a wattle and daub church, which later became Glastonbury Abbey. And then the monks drained the land, and the sea drained away, giving all this fertile land around here. So it's a very special place. It's a very spiritual place and is known as the heart chakra of the planet. So many people come here from all over the world. And so it's a very profound place of healing. And the gardens, I always say that healing waters and the gardens are the heart within the heart for people to come for healing. So the vegetables in the gardens are very blessed with this energy.
Oh, I can't wait to visit. I guess I'm inviting myself. Can I come up sometime or to come see your garden and your retreat sanctuary?
Absolutely. You can come and stay for free.
Wow. And I tell you what, how does, if someone wants to have a retreat or if someone wants to contact you, if someone just needs to get away, do you have facilities for that?
Absolutely. So people can come to my website, which is healing-waters.co.uk, or if they just Google Glastonbury Healing, and they come to the website, and it has a page about the gardens on as well, and they can just book online if they want to come and stay. So they can bring people. I actually have a lot of visitors from Spain. They bring groups for pilgrimages or special courses, healing retreats at the sanctuary. So we can take a whole group, or individuals come for healing retreats, either with me or we have about 6 therapists that work from here as well. So we have a whole range of therapies. So there's lots of ways people can interact. Or also just people, I've had all sorts of people from around the planet say, hey, can I come and help with the sanctuary? And like a Kahuna elder and a Maori healer and Buddhist lamas, lots of people have come and either taught or stayed or interacted in some way. So
it's
truly
interdenominational, and you welcome all
our visitors to come and participate or to sit in or eat the food from.
And I must say that you are very hospitable, and you're very.
My whole life is. As a teenager, I was bringing homeless people off the streets, and then when I first got married, my first argument with my husband was about some homeless people that I wanted to have live in my house. But yes, people are in and out every day, and I always have food and say, oh, do you want lunch? Have some soup? Would you like a juice? Take these vegetables. How can I help you?
Wow. So you're addressing broken spirits, and you're open to all. As kind of like brothers and sisters on our planet, you're welcoming everyone, and you take care of everything, both the internal...
Yes, and I ask also that people, when they come to come with respect and love for each other. Mm. So I have had interactions with a lot of abuse as well, and I know how we can become so unconscious. And I'm asking people to be conscious, so when they do come to the sanctuary, that they are really, really respectful of each other and considerate.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, it sounds like you're actually setting up the environment for them to benefit in. I mean, so if you're asking them to come with respect for both themselves and others,
yes.
So by the time they arrive, I mean, you're actually giving them homework to prepare themselves for this
Yes,
place.
That's right.
Wow.
That's right. And that's the other aspect of the sanctuary, is because I do write quite a lot, and I campaign online a lot because I have been very, very focused in my work for many years about bringing awareness of what's happening on the planet, and so I bring issues to light, the poverty and war and different things. I campaign through Facebook and Twitter, and I ask people to be conscious of these global issues when they come to Healing Waters. It's simple things like when they use the water, to be aware of, even though we think we've got a lot of water coming through the taps, it takes a lot of energy, which causes effects in the environment, in the climate, to produce that clean water. And the fact that for many, many people, they have no clean water at all. I was in Africa and Eritrea in 1984 because I was doing famine relief work there, and witnessed how difficult it was for women trying to scrape the earth to get a little bit of muddy water and carry it a long way. That this is such a terrible thing that's happening. So yes, people always have homework when they connect with me. My children joke about it. Mum has always got a task for someone.
Juliet, you are a super person.
Thank you.
And thank you for stepping up and taking the risks that you took in order to establish this sanctuary and to making this garden live for so many people. And so, Juliet, do you have any message that you would like to share with humankind before we leave?
Yes, I do. I would like to ask people to really consider themselves as divine beings, and that no matter how bad they think things are, that there is always a way forward, that there is always help, and to reach out and to open to that divinity, and to open that they're here for a purpose, and that there's an enormous amount of love here on this planet to support them, no matter how bleak things feel at the moment, and above all, to practice love and acceptance of their own selves in their lives.
Oh, that's difficult.
Yeah, it's really difficult, but when we can really love, truly love and accept and have compassion for our own selves and for the immense amount of suffering that we have been through, then we can hold that compassion for other living beings.
Well, there you go. Listeners, you have homework to do. To practice love and acceptance. Wow, thank you for your message.
And thank you so much, and thank you so much for everyone that has chosen to take the time to listen today. And yes, just sending you all a lot of love from the very depths of my heart.
You have been listening to Juliet Yelverton from Glastonbury, Somerset, United Kingdom, who has set up the Healing Gardens Cooperative and has established the Healing Water Sanctuary. This is Slade Suter. Until next time, be authentic, be true, and be free.
You have been listening to Slade Suter Live on Authenticity Radio. If you would like a workshop or seminar from Slade, go to www.authenticityradio.com.
The show may be over, but honesty should never stop.
Until next time, be your